As a formidable founding member of the Resistance, the vampire hunter Blade is thrust back into action after decades hidden away. His goal? Getting the ending he deserves. What's going on, guys? Multiverse here with a new action figure review video, and today we're going to be taking a look at Blade from Deadpool and Wolverine by Marvel Legends. So right here, guys, is Blade, fresh out of the packaging, and from my first hand impressions on this figure, I freaking love it. I think it looks amazing, and it's definitely got the articulation points going for it, as well as the detail, and it's even okay in the accessories department because it comes with two freaking head sculpts. That is awesome. I do wish for the legendary man, the myth, the legend himself, Daywalker Vampire Hunter, I wish he came with some more weapons in his arsenal, but I have an entire bag of guns just sitting right here next to me, and we can definitely find something for him to play around with here, so not gonna knock the points there. But this figure is awesome, and I was so shocked to see Wesley Snipes come back as Blade, and I was just shocked to see Blade was in Deadpool and Wolverine. I don't know where all this hate for Deadpool and Wolverine is coming from these days now that it's, you know, the dust settled down and everybody's trying to say it was a bad movie. You guys can shut up. If you're here and watching the video now, go ahead and hit the thumbs down button, do whatever you got to do, and just go on about your day, because I freaking love Deadpool and Wolverine, and I still watch it to this day. Wife, kids, we all watch it, laugh, have a good time, and you got me over there giggling like a little kid again just by hearing Blade say his iconic line of,
"Some motherfuckers still trying to ice skate up here."
With all this other, guys, let's go ahead and get him out of the spotlight, and we'll take a closer look at the accessories that he did come with. When it comes to the accessories, guys, this unfortunately is all that Blade comes with. I had to put his heads upside down because I try to do it the other way like I always do, and they just kept flopping over because they gave him a really pointy chin. So starting off with the head sculpts, guys, they are two different head sculpts. One is just a blank staring face, and the other one kind of shows him doing a bit of a snarl, and I freaking love both of them. This is the type of wrinkles I was talking about to add into the face structure that we should have seen on Cassandra Nova, because she just looks like a plastic doll. But this right here is awesome. I do love the white chin hairs, the mustache is showing, the eyes are there, and even a little bit of white that is in his hair. And his hair is also beautifully detailed as well. God, I am so happy to finally have a Blade figure. I used to have one back in the day, but it broke and I threw it away. I need to stop doing that. I need to stop throwing figures away. He comes with two pairs of sunglasses. Nothing different about them from what I can see. There's just two different pairs that go on the two different head sculpts. I don't think that this was a good use of their time. I do feel like we could have just had one pair and just swap them side to side or back and forth. But I do wish that they also secured more onto his face. They do go on and fit right onto his nose. But if he falls off the shelf, these guys are probably going to go flying across the room. And then next thing you know, you're on your hands and knees for 3.5 hours looking for the world's smallest sunglasses. So I do wish that he got like the Daredevil treatment where there's a little peg hole in the side of his head to secure it. But it is what it is. But just seeing that we can slide the glasses on and they fit on and they don't flare out or look ridiculous, they definitely fit the character. Going over here now, guys, looking at his hands, he comes with a trigger finger hand, a flat palm hand, and the glove on every single hand is beautifully detailed as well. But a flat palm hand, and then he comes with a blade gripping hand and then a fisted hand. Do wish that we got dual fisted hands for all of them, so that way we can have some hand-to-hand combat, boxing, punching scenes along with their martial arts, but it is what it is, and this one you can kind of get away with it. So taking a look at his little pistol here, guys, where it's got like the little silver prongs he can shoot at the vampires, but then the bullets he's shooting at everybody else. Definitely beautifully detailed on both sides. And then he comes with his, I'm assuming, pure silver blade, and it is also awesome. I do wish it was a little bit more detailed, but it's nice to see a different type of sword or knife or blade, a different style is being used for these different characters. When it comes to the detail, guys, this figure is beautiful from head to toe. We already took a closer look at the head sculpt, so we're not going to take too much time on it, but I do love seeing the actual face match Wesley Snipes, and I'm so happy that him and Marvel settled their differences so we can make this happen. And then he also has the neck tattoos. They could have been done a little bit better all the way around, but they are straight from the screen, just with the little less detail. Of course, you're not going to be in there with a fine point brush trying to make it look exactly like the movie, but it is what it is. It is still nice to have that detail in the figure. Going down to his torso now, guys, I do love seeing the vest with the Blade logo in the middle. I think that is freaking awesome. I do love the black and red color scheme. You guys know I'm a sucker for that, especially with the black and red Daredevil that we just took a look at. I really do wish that this fit more to scale with the Mafex ones. Maybe we can make something happen, but I just know Blade's going to be a little bit shorter than Daredevil. That would have been a fun team up to do on Instagram, and we might cheat the system and try to have something like that in the future. Going down here now, guys, looking at the crotch, looking at the belt more specifically, I do love seeing the detail on the belt. Let's lift his hands up here out of the way. Just seeing all the detail throughout the packs that he has going on, and even that his gun can peg right into the side holster here. So it's definitely a beautiful figure to have in the collection. This Blade, whatever you do, if you see him, grab him, because you already know scalpers are going to be snagging him and trying to sell him for $60, $70, $80 for God only knows what reason. I do love how detailed the sheath is with the stitching going all the way around the edges. And then down here for his pants, they're nice and wrinkled, showing that they are being used, and this guy is going to be fun to pose on Instagram. When it comes to how tall this Blade stands, guys, to the top of the head, Blade stands to about 6 1/4. So he is just a little bit taller than your standard Marvel Legends. Starting off with the head articulation, guys, he is on a dumbbell joint and also has a neck joint as well. So you can get him to look all the way up and all the way down. Get him to rotate his head all the way around, and he does get some beautiful head tilt in there as well. Both of his arms go way past 90 degrees, but that is thanks to the little socket joint that they have in here. Not so much a butterfly joint. I know I always call these a butterfly joint, but they are more of a socket joint. But they definitely give him some decent range of motion and act as a butterfly joint. When it comes to his bicep swivel, it is there, also with double hinged elbows. His hands are interchangeable, so they do rotate all the way around. They hinge up and down. As for his ab articulation, this is where he is a little bit tight. He does have an ab rotation. If you move his belt around, he also has some waist rotation, although mine is stuck. I haven't soaked him in hot water yet, so definitely got to figure that out, and pretty sure you would just push this down, but it is pretty snug in place for right now. When it comes to his legs, they do go forward. They go back very little, exposing a crotch gap. He can hit the splits, but his holster is actually connected. Wow, I actually just realized that. So be careful. You don't want to pop this off over time. He does have a thigh cut on both legs, but you wouldn't be able to use it because of that, which is unfortunate. So he does have a thigh cut at the top. He has double hinged knees, a little tight, just pinched my finger. Ouchie. He does, of course, come with his ankle articulation, which goes down. It does not go up. No toe articulation, and he does have ankle pivot, but it's limited since his jeans come down past his ankle. Starting off with the size comparison, guys, here we have Blade standing next to Cassandra Nova, which he does kind of tower over her. Next up, here we have him next to the Maximum Series Deadpool, and I'm so happy this works. I'm about to have so much fun taking photos. Halfway through this review, guys, I remembered I do have another Blade, and this right here is the 7-inch Diamond Select Toys Blade, and he is more geared up than the Marvel Legends one, but I feel like the Marvel Legends one is going to be borrowing some Super Duty weapons from the Diamond Select. And last but not least, guys, here we have Blade standing next to the McFarlane Toys Batman, and I really wish this would have worked because this would have been a fun team up. Alrighty, guys, and there you have it. A new action figure review video in the books on my channel for you guys to enjoy. When it comes to my final rating on this Marvel Legends blade, I'm going to have to give him a solid 8.5 out of 10. He was so close to the 9 out of 10, but I really wish he came with just a little bit more accessories, not to be too greedy, but maybe dual pistols or another blade here and there, or even his iconic sword would have been amazing. But what really knocked it down to the half point of 8.5 is that entire leg over here, the left leg form where the holster is, because you can't really do too much with it without the fear of popping off the plastic straps here. And I've had too many figures over my time of collecting that have broken, and it's just a little bit of figure PTSD, if you know what I mean. With all that said though, guys, if you did enjoy today's video, do not forget to like and subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in the next video. Later.